Hello everyone, I am Dr. Rati Kushwaha. I hope you all are doing well. I warmly welcome each one of you to this session. I'm really glad to have you here today, taking a step forward in your learning journey. Whether you are a BBA or MBA student, working professional, or simply curious to learn something new, you are at the right place. So stay attentive, keep your mind open, and feel free to think along with me throughout the lecture. Let's begin. An overview of strategic management. What is strategic management? First of all, the father of strategic management, H. Iger Ensov, a Russian-American applied mathematician and business manager. Strategic management is the continuous process of planning, monitoring, analyzing, and assessing all necessities an organization needs to meet its goal and achieve a competitive advantage. So it is a systematic process by which managers formulate and implement strategies, रणनीतियां बनाना और उसे लागू करना to achieve long-term organizational objectives, उद्देश्य and superior performance in a changing environment. यह एक ऐसी व्यवस्थित प्रक्रिया है जिसमें कंपनी के भविष्य के लक्ष्यों को पाने के लिए एक नक्शा, एक रोड मैप बनाना और उस पर अमल करना होता है। यह एक निरंतर चलने वाली प्रक्रिया है जो बदलते माहौल में भी कंपनी को सफल बनाए रखती है। Core idea of strategic management, it basically match internal capabilities as internal analysis set to be inside out, assessing resources, skills and competencies. For example, technology, human capital, brand, financial strength to identify what the company can do well, to external opportunities as external analysis set to be outside in, scanning the environment that may be trends, competitors, technology and regulations. Basically, what are the opportunities or threats to avoid while satisfying stakeholders and create sustainable advantage उनके स्थायी लाभ के लिए. Now I will discuss benefits of strategic management. रणनीतिक प्रबंधन के क्या लाभ हैं? It provide direction. यह संगठन को एक स्पष्ट दिशा और लक्ष्य प्रदान करता है. It provide efficiency. यह समय, पैसा और संसाधनों को सही और बेहतर उपयोग करने में मदद करता है. Knowingly enhance competitiveness. यह संगठन को कॉम्पिटिटर्स से बेहतर प्रदर्शन करने में सक्षम बनाता है. And at last it align resources. यह सुनिश्चित करता है कि सभी संसाधन जैसे लोग, पैसा, तकनीक एक ही दिशा में काम करें. Now definition of strategic management. As per Des, Lumpkin, Taylor, strategic management is the process of analyzing the situation, making decisions and taking actions to achieve long-term success and competitive advantage. Now as per Johnson, Scholes, उन्होंने बताया कि इसमें संगठन की वर्तमान स्थिति को समझना, भविष्य के लिए सही रणनीति चुनना और उसे लागू करना शामिल होता है. And if you want more definition, you can go through Glueck and Zock, F.R. David. Coming towards evolution of strategic management. Let's discuss evolution phases, key thinkers with the main ideas. During pre-90s to 50, foundation were military based. Here early concept rooted in military strategy by Sun Tzu and early business management. During 1950s to 1960, a long-range planning and corporate structure being constructed, where they focused on setting goals and aligning organizational structure. Peter Drucker highlighted the importance of asking what is our business and focused on customer-driven purpose. Then after, Alfred Chandler argued structure follows strategy and analyzing that how corporation like DuPont is structured for growth. Iger Ensov in 1965 developed strategic planning introducing tools like a product market growth matrix, जिसमें उन्होंने बताया कि यह व्यवसाय को यह समझने में मदद करता है कि वह पुराने या नए उत्पादों को पुराने या नए बाजारों में कैसे बढ़ाकर विकास के अवसर खोज सकते हैं. During 1970 to 1980, focused on positioning and competitive advantage that shift towards analyzing the environment and competitor positioning. Michael Porter introduced the 5 forces model, competitive positioning and value chain analysis. As per Felix Selzek, introduced distinctive competence, विशिष्ट उनकी क्षमता, laying the groundwork for SWOT analysis. In the period of 1990 to 2000, resources, competencies and agility, उनके संसाधन, उनकी क्षमताएं और फुर्ती, focus shifted to internal capabilities and adaptability, They also learn how to be flexible, quick adjust to changes in the business environment. As per Henry Midgeberg, challenge formal planning introduced the 5 P's of a strategy: plan, ploy, position, perspective, pattern, emphasized emergence strategy. तो उन्होंने उभरती रणनीति पर जोर दिया. I have already discussed the 5 P's of a strategy in a previous business strategy video. You can see from there. Prahlad and Hamel introduced core competencies, argued that success comes from building unique capabilities. From 2010 to present, focus was digitalization and strategic innovation that focus on speed, data-driven decision making and agile methodologies. Means उनकी फुर्तीली, लचीली, टीम आधारित कार्य प्रणाली जिसमें बदलाव को तुरंत अपनाकर छोटे छोटे चरणों में उत्पाद को जल्दी और प्रभावी ढंग से डिलीवर किया जाता है. Why strategic management matters? Because of following reasons: complexity, speed of change, global competition, technology, and stakeholder scrutiny. Complexity, where the strategic management provides a framework as SWOT and pastel analysis to break down this complexity into actionable insights. It helps leadership prioritize resources and focus on high impact areas, preventing organizational paralysis. आज के व्यापार वातावरण टफ है, इसलिए रणनीति सही निर्णय लेने में मदद करती है. Speed of change, strategic management encourage continuous environmental scanning rather than static. किसी स्थिर प्लानिंग से ज्यादा बेहतर. It empowers firms to become agile, ensuring they can anticipate shift, sudden market disruption and reallocate capital to stay ahead. मार्केट और ट्रेंड तेजी से बदलते हैं, इसीलिए रणनीति तेजी से अनुकूल होने में मदद करती है. ग्लोबल कंपटीशन, it helps firms understand local cultural differences and regulation while scanning globally, transforming threats into opportunities through international market analysis. कंपनियों को वैश्विक प्रतिस्पर्धा यानी ग्लोबल कंपटीशन का सामना करना पड़ता है, इसीलिए रणनीति आगे रहने में मदद करती है. टेक्नोलॉजी, strategic management is necessary to navigate digital transformation, ensuring technology serves business goal rather than just being an added cost. It allows leaders to adopt piloting new technologies to innovate and improve of operational efficiency before competitors do. तकनीक तेजी से बदल रही है, इसीलिए सही योजना और नवाचार जरूरी है. Stakeholder scrutiny, strategic management help to align the firm's profitability with stakeholder interest. It ensures that corporate social responsibility is integrated into the core strategy, reducing risk, ensuring long-term viability. ग्राहक, निवेशक और समाज पारदर्शिता और अच्छे प्रदर्शन की अपेक्षा करती है. Strategic management in 2026 is no longer optional. It is a fundamental process now that drives adaptability, innovation, and sustainable performance. Now, what are the key characteristics of strategic management? Top management involvement. Here, strategic decisions are made by senior leaders as they have the perspective and authority required to align the organization's direction. रणनीतिक प्रबंधन मुख्य रूप से उच्च स्तर और प्रबंधकों द्वारा किया जाता है. Long term focus and future orientation. It focuses on the future aimed at shaping the long term direction and prosperity of organization, usually looking 3 to 5 years ahead. यह संगठन के दीर्घकालिक लक्ष्यों और भविष्य की वृद्धि पर ध्यान देता है. Competitive advantage. Here again a central goal is creating, maintaining and enhancing a firm's superior position against competitors. यह संगठन को कॉम्पिटिटर से बेहतर प्रदर्शन करने में मदद करता है. Organization wide impact. Strategy impacts the entire company, involving complex cross-sectional decisions rather than isolated departmental issues. It affects all the departments, functions of the organization. यह संगठन के सभी विभागों और कार्यों को प्रभावित करता है. Resource allocation. It requires significant commitment of physical, human and financial resources to implement strategies. यह संसाधनों जैसे पैसा, लोग, समय को सही उपयोग और वितरण सुनिश्चित करता है. Environmental adaptability and dynamics. It helps the organization adjust changes in the environment. यह संगठन को बदलते वातावरण के अनुसार ढलने में मदद करता है. Comprehensive analysis. It involves a detailed study of both the external as opportunities and threats, and internal resources as strength and weakness. Last one, action-oriented and goal-driven. It focuses on taking action, achieve specific goals या लक्ष्यों को प्राप्त करने के लिए कार्य करने पर केंद्रित होता है. Objectives of strategic management: long-term survival and growth. Strategic management helps the organization survive and grow in a long run. यह स्थिरता और निरंतर विकास पर ध्यान देता है. Competitive advantage: it helps the organization perform better than competitors. ये एक ऐसी विशेषताएं विकसित करता है जो मार्केट में बढ़त देती है. Superior returns: it aims to generate higher profits and financial performance. यह संसाधनों के सही उपयोग से अधिक लाभ सुनिश्चित करता है. Resource allocation: it ensures proper distribution of resources like money, time, manpower. It avoids wastage and improves efficiency. Capability building: it focuses on developing skills, knowledge, and strength of the organization. It helps in improving performance and innovation. Stakeholder value balancing: it balances the need of all stakeholders. उनके हित को संतुलित करना, like customers, employees, and investors. It ensures fairness and long-term relationship. Strategic flexibility: it allows the organization to adapt changes quickly. It helps responding to opportunities and challenges. यह नए अवसरों और चुनौतियों का सामना करने में मदद करता है. रिस्क मैनेजमेंट: यह रिस्क की पहले से पहचान करके और उन्हें कम करने में मदद करता है. It prepares the organization to handle uncertainties effectively. Now moving towards the strategic decision-making process. In this, the strategic decision-making process, we can see a step-by-step method organizations follow to solve problems and make effective strategic choice. It is not just linear. It includes feedback and control, making it as continuous cycle. First of all, problem. The process begins by clearly identifying and defining the problem. If the problem is not properly understood, the entire decision can go wrong. For example, declining sales, lower customer satisfaction, and high cost. Second is research. Once the problem is defined, the organization collects and analyzes relevant data. This includes internal data as sales or performance and external data as market trends or competitors. So the purpose is to understand the root cause of the problem. Third, information. Here the collected data is organized, filtered, and validated. Raw data is converted into useful information for decision making. यह कदम सुनिश्चित करता है कि निर्णय सटीक और सार्थक विवेक पर आधारित हो. Alternatives. Different possible solution or courses of action are generated. The organization does not rely on one idea but explore multiple options. Taking example as reduce price, improve quality, launch new product, enter new market. What are the review regarding this? All alternatives are evaluated carefully based on criteria like cost, risk feasibility, and benefit. So this step helps compare options logically and avoid poor decisions. Coming towards the solution, the best alternative is selected and developed into clear plan. It becomes the final strategic decision. And the next one, implementation. The chosen solution is put into action. Resources like money, power, and time are allocated. Execution is critical. Good strategy without implementation fails. Next, monitoring. After implementation, results are continuously tracked and measured. This ensures that strategy is working as expected. Control, a feedback loop. This is very important part of the diagram, that performance is compared with goals, and if there is any gap, corrective action must be taken. Then feedback that they may lead back to earlier steps like research or alternatives. So this makes the process dynamic and continuous, not one time. Now, key insights of a strategic decision-making process. The process moves from problem, research, analysis, decision, action, evaluation, as I discussed. The strategic decisions are systematic and data-driven. Compare options using facts and numbers. Multiple alternatives are considered before choosing. Implementation and monitoring are as important as planning. Continuous feedback makes strategy flexible and adaptive. Organizations can modify strategies quickly based on changing conditions and results. The control loop ensures continuous improvements. So if you want, you can pause the video at any point, take notes and study at your own pace. Feel free to rewind and watch again whenever you need for better understanding. Now here is a link where you can find a story based on strategic management entitled as Strategy Bridge of Shady Groove. This story illustrates the concept of strategic management in a practical and engaging way. Thank you. Have a nice day.